Left right hook.
Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history for the heavyweight championship of the world and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, after the big challenge, let's get outside Richard Walsh over 27. We go down to bout number 7. 4 rounds of kickboxing in the welterweight division. Here we go, round 1 coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome on my right up to behind the blue corner, in yellow, Bruce and the team working the corner. The Doc Branama is in the corner there. From Neville Park, he's unbeaten. 4 fights, 4 victories coming by way of knockout. We welcome the Afghan warrior, wearing blue trunks, Atal Pata. And across the ring, truly wearing multi-colored trunks of red, gold, purple, and white. From Mulgrave, just near AFL Park, standing at 65.90 kilograms. Malvern Martial Arts Centre with Don in the corner. 6 weeks and 8 fights, Paul Lee. Referee Jack Price. Here we go. The Dragon versus the Afghan warrior.
Okay, gentlemen, you both know the rules you're fighting under. You have no questions. Listen to my commands. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now in the last round. Good luck.
Centre referee Bryce Birtwhistle with the last minute instructions. Get set for something special, folks. Atal Kakar out of the blue corner. 4 fights, 4 wins by knockout. And the Dragon Paul Lee out of the red corner. This one brought to you by Super Deal Furniture and Deer Park Motor Records.
Well, get set for an explosive start to this one, Michael. Atal is renowned for opening up like a house on fire in the first round.
The Afghan warrior Atal Kakar against Paul the Dragon Lee. Atal with the inside leg kick. Paul Lee, no slouch himself. We've seen him in some absolute slugfests. Atal with the big hooks to the head. They've opened up very strongly over in the blue corner. Atal digging away with the body. Forces Paul Lee back. Bryce Birtwhistle separates both men.
Well, Paul Lee's going to know that Atal's going to really try and open up strongly on him, so he's be very wise just to close him up when they get in close and watch out for those looping punches. He's going to need to carry his guard really high and just negate all of those early attacks.
Atal, a very composed fighter. Young man with a lot of potential, trained by Eddie Delic. Paul Lee, of course, from the Malvern Martial Arts Centre.
Both boys very, very well prepared, Michael. You can see they've got the good conditioning happening. Very, very strong and fit. Once
Nice
again,
front kick off the lead leg there from Paul Lee as Atal went downstairs with the leg kick. Atal just swinging wildly with the left hook. Beautiful uppercut there from Atal. Just forcing Lee back against the ropes, looking for the sweeping inside leg kick. Good solid start to this round. We're 1 minute 15 down. This one's scheduled for 4. Lead leg ground kick to the ribs from Paul Lee. Atal just falls short with the straight right hand. Good right hook, or left hook combination there from Atal. Ties Paul Lee up in the centre of the ring.
It's very clever tactics from Paul Lee. just cutting Atal's ranging punches out by grabbing on.
Overhand right there from Atal, a bit of a rainmaker. Paul Lee just snapping the jab through the defence as Atal fires back another overhand right. Good inside leg kick there from Atal, then just dances back into the neutral corner. Paul Lee tying him up. Good solid first round into the dying seconds now. There it is, another first round of action. A good solid one, Hammer. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one pans out.
Well, both boys have fired right up in the first round. Even first round, I give that one. With both boys pretty much working solidly and negating each other's attacks fairly effectively. So this is going to be a real good battle. This one, another great matchup from Ultimate Promotions.
Ryan Pick will be there. Barry Michael will be there. Paul the Dragon Lee and the Afghan Warrior.
We're ready to run into the second round. Last minute instructions in the corner of Paul Lee. On par, offering him some words of ability. Ronnie Parr travelling over from Western Australia. Of course, Ronnie Parr is one of the bigger promoters over there in WA. And Eddie Delic in the corner of the Afghan Warrior Atal. Into the second round of action now. They've opened up strongly again. Short right upcut inside leg kick combination there from Atal. Fires out those tight hooks, does Atal, slaps away a leg kick to the lead leg. Paul Lee just follows him back into the blue corner. Lee certainly not taking a step backwards against Atal, although the man's had 4 fights, 4 wins, all by knockout. Paul Lee does have the experience advantage, has been around for quite a while longer, 8 fights to his credit.
Very accomplished fighter, Paul Lee. One of the best down there at Melbourne Martial Arts. Always a solid competitor.
Nice round kick off the rear leg there from Paul Lee. Atal just forced back into the red corner. Good kicking combinations from Lee, whereas Atal preferring to use his hands so far.
Well, Lee would be working with the likes of Mike Cope, obviously coming off a very big victory, Mike Cope.
Mike Cope just recently winning that amateur world title against Roland Mahoney up there in Queensland on the Jim Cass promotion.
And he is a very solid competitor also, Mike Cope, the former Kiwi, now resident at Melbourne Martial Arts.
Paul Lee no doubt also training with Nick Carra, who we will see tonight's main event against Michael Burke. Burke training with the third man in centre ring, referee Bryce Burtwhistle, but at the moment it's Big Atal firing up the nice right hand to the side of the face of Paul Lee. They tie up in the neutral corner.
Very, very eager, both these boys, to get it on. So they want to stand back and just pace themselves, pick the shots cleanly. It's going to be the way to go, I feel.
Atal looking for knockout number 5 out of 5 fights. Paul Lee just ties him up right in front of our commentary position. 1 minute 40 down here in the second round of action. Atal really telegraphed that leg kick. Paul Lee saw it and checked it well with the lead leg. Just a snappy right hand to the ribs there from Atal, then goes downstairs to the lead leg again. Nice right round kick it was, almost caught the head of Atal, and a straight right to the jaw to end the round from Paul Lee.
Well, these boys really loading everything up 100%. And I'll tell you what a crackerjack fight we're in for. Another good round. Close that one. I'd have to lean a little way the way of Paul Lee, just using his legs a little more. But Atal, certainly his hands are sharpened up with doing the training, obviously, with slicker Eddie Delic. It's done him no harm, and his hands are coming along well. But Paul Lee bringing it on strong now, not taking a step backwards, and I think that's confounding Atal's game plan just a little.
3, scheduled for 4, welterweight.
We're ready to rock and roll for the third round of action, our penultimate round. Atal out of the blue corner, Paul Lee out of the red corner. And referee Bryce Burtwhistle gets us underway. It's been a good, clean fight, a power-packed fight so far. Can Atal make it 5 from 5 KOs? Or will Paul Lee notch another win on his impressive belt? Atal there with a nice inside leg kick, left hook combination. Just dances back out of the way now. Paul Lee moves forward of him, trying to snap the jab through the defences. High left round kick there from Atal. Just couldn't get up high enough. Good sweeping leg kick from Paul Lee. That one chops out the fire of Atal.
We'll take that as a slip, but Paul Lee taking the supporting leg out very, very nicely. He's just got to watch those inside thigh kicks going a little close for my liking.
Neither man showing any respect to the other as Atal just buries in like an absolute ferret over against the rope.
Well, there's a very colourful description from you, yeah, Michael. I'll tell you what, I don't know if I like that one though. But nevertheless, these boys have given it their all. And it is a very, very entertaining bout indeed, showing good display of technique, skill and strength, all combined to form a very, very neat package indeed.
These two men very quiet at last night's weigh-in, neither saying much. both very focused on tonight's fight. And certainly a capacity crowd on hand here at the Keilor Basketball Stadium to witness all the action. Atal going for the inside leg kick, just collecting with a short left hook. They tie up yet again. Bryce Birtwhistle separates both men. Step up, left hook there, right hand combination from Atal. Trying to plant that goodnight Irene right hand and put the nose through the back of the head of Paul Lee.
Well, Atal's just relying a little too much on his hand skills for my liking. He's not throwing enough kicks. Paul Lee's countering those hands with kicks, and that's going to be scoring highly for him on the scorecards.
Two very powerful fighters, very well built, superb athletes. Paul Lee now trying to rattle off that left hand to the jaw. Atal fires out a front kick, wears a right hand, smack bang on the kisser. But Atal powers his way out of the neutral corner. Paul Lee doesn't want to let him out of there, backs him back into it. Lee just missing with a wild left hand. Digs down to the body now, there's the end of the third round hammer. What a cracker, we've got one more round left.
Tell you what, Michael, 3 rounds of absolutely explosive action here. Both of these boys. Once again, probably just have to give that last round to Paul Lee, just working effectively with his legs a little more. But Atal is relying so heavily on his hands, he's almost leaving his kicks out. And, he can hunt for the knockout, but if it doesn't come, he's going to do himself a bit of a disservice there on the scorecards because he's going a little too heavy on the hand techniques.
Final round.
We are ready to get it on the fourth and final round of action. This has been the most power-packed bout of the night. Both men will touch gloves. Paul Lee out of the red corner, Atal out of the blue corner. The Afghan Warrior versus the Dragon. They open up like a couple of steam trains again, colliding in the centre of the ring. Certainly a worthy rematch on the cards, depending on how the result goes of this one. Nice front kick, a snappy one off the right leg there from Paul Lee. Lee just cracks away the right leg to the ribs. Atal dishonoring the kick down to the body. Atal now backing himself into the red corner. Paul Lee has not taken a step backward throughout this entire fight. Digs away the right hand to the abdomen. Atal just ties him up. They dance over against the ropes. Paul Lee maybe looking at that big chopping leg kick to the lead thigh. Just a snappy jab finding its way through there from Atal. Works the right hook to the side of the head. Fight fitness really coming into play now for these two men.
And they are both very, very fit, very well prepared.
Two fine athletes. Atal maybe taking another cop just south of the border.
There's a bit of a low blow. I did mention that earlier. Lee wades in a little too close to that groin area with that inside thigh kick, and that time he's just collected the groin area. He really has to look out for his aim in an endeavour to get in. He's a bit overzealous and just collecting Atal in the groin, and that's given him a bit of a reprieve now.
Eddie Delic with Atal giving him some instructions. Ron Parr giving some instructions to Paul Lee across the ring. Bryce Birtwhistle will recommence this fourth and final round. We're 1 minute 30 down. It has been a crackerjack one so far. How will it go? Paul Lee, a snappy right round kick. Atal's opened up. He's on a demolition mission. A rapid fire of combination to the head. Atal has exploded. The ticking time bomb has exploded here in the fourth round. Paul Lee wearing some leather to the head. Turns him around. Well, Bryce Birtwhistle able to throw himself between these two crazy men. They're really going at it in the fourth and final round. Atal lines up the big goodnight Irene right hand.
Well, Atal knows he's got to give it his all in the last round if he's going to snatch this fight back. Paul Lee waiting in with that big round kick that he's renowned for.
Atal just forces him back. Paul Lee looking for the right uppercut.
Paul Lee, I don't think the man's ever had an easy fight, Michael.
Never.
This is another one of those hard ones for him.
Here he goes, a succession of round kicks. Atal forced to cover up. What a crackerjack fight.
What a great
Listen to the applause for both of these men, Hammer. I tell you what, I'd love to see a rematch.
An absolute war. Paul Lee, Atal Kakak, great warriors in centre ring. Both worthy of a standing ovation. I'm telling you, these guys really give it their all, and that is value for money.
last week during the media frenzy in Melbourne and around Australia, it was great to hear Rex Hunt on 3AW say that Mark Philippoussis, Williamstown's own Mark Philippoussis, was an inspiration to the sporting public of the western suburbs of Melbourne. And on behalf of Paul Dimacoli, John Tudor, we're very proud to say that tonight he's at ringside and I want him to come in the centre ring to present the trophies. The West Zone, Mark the Scout Philippoussis. Come on, give him a warm welcome here, ladies and gentlemen. Mark, great to have you here. What do you think of this kickboxing stuff?
Oh, it's incredible. And the amount of power in these punches are incredible.
Good on you, Mark. Get you to present the goodies as we go to the scorecards. And each of those bags. Thank you, Bryce. Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of hectic kickboxing, our judges could not separate the fighters. Thank you, Paul Dimacoli. Come on, a big round of applause. Paul Dimacoli has worked for weeks to get this job ready. Paul, the old cliche, you didn't win but you didn't lose. Maybe a rematch. You're two guys who went hammer and tongs.
Yeah, definitely. I would rematch anyone my opponent. You know, I thought I was right here tonight. You know, had the more technical fight in hand, and a bit disappointed with the draw. You know, trained hard for this fight, and Atal was a good fighter. But you know, I'd just like to thank all my friends for coming and supporting me. Everyone at Melbourne Martial Arts Centre. Thank you. Thanks for coming and supporting the sport of kickboxing.
See you next time, okay, Paul? Atal, come across the Afghan warrior for previous knockouts. Atal, once again, you might have to go over the same ground again.
Paul is a strong boy, and if he wants to fight again, I'll rematch him any time. I respect him, he's a good fighter. But first of all, I want to thank my trainer for training me hard and for putting me to this stage. And I want to thank Paul for making the show and giving me a chance in the show. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again. Thanks.
Okay.